Alright, game 2 against the Rockets now. My voice should actually work this time.
Welcome to 2K
I had to
TV.
change the Twitch
Who's
shit last
ready
time.
for the NBA season to tip off?
Well, I know I am. I got my Lakers gear ready, and I think you'd look good in some purple and yellow, Alexis.
How did I know that you were going to say something about the Lakers?
Well, whatever gear you're putting on, we're excited to see all the teams and players this season.
Could also be able to shoot
celebrate,
better this
we're
time because
starting
they got my
off with
arm
some
wrapped
2K
up.
TV Interactive, brought to you
That's
by
Messi's
Kia.
last game.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sport. GA, it's all yours.
Hey there, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has taken...
He makes good things happen. Always has. He's been a terrific fit. David, thank you. And the Houston Rockets starting five. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Gordon out there with Smith. And it's Fernando in at the five, roaming the paint. And for Milwaukee, they've got Bryant. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Holiday in at the point. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Gordon. And the rejection by Giannis. And the jam by Kobe.
Now this is how you break ankles, folks. Skillfully handling that rock
And
and creating
Kobe
some
says,
space
"Fuck
for
you."
himself.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Green. Got a piece of it. Kobe with the steal. Holiday surveying the floor. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
Not
You know,
have this
Greg,
shot
you
to
can
his
make
free
the
throw
case
down at all.
Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
You know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on
and
that
this is-
drive. Wow.
Shouldn't have said that.
The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest. That game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And it's Gordon missing.
Missed it.
Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Wade outside. There's the triple. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They didn't even
You're
try.
going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Porter, right wing. Fernando, the pass to Gordon. Now Green, just 5 on the clock. Poked away. It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. That's good from Shaq on the assist by Wade.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Now here's Green. Outside, Porter. Back to Green. They need this. Rebounded by the Bucks. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Here's Gordon following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Bobbed up there for Green. Banked in off the glass.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Pass to Giannis. And the layup falls. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Shoots from the line, and that one's good. Green.
Sometimes Green just makes it look so easy.
Bucks leading by 8. Holiday with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Smith kicks to Porter. Outside, Green. Back to Porter. Over Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
And Porter drops them both. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, juniors, and quality NBA players.
Porter finds Gordon. Here's Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG, Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for O'Neal, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Drew Holiday. And then for Houston, Şengün's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Jay Shante comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Josh Christopher in for Kevin Porter. Here's Christopher.
Get away.
Now Tate. Smith outside. And he makes the 8-footer.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Bryant with it. Now Smith defending. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Rocket substitution.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Milwaukee making a switch. Matthews is checked in. The pass to Tate. Now here's Green. Passes it to Christopher. Now Tate, defended by Portis. It's Şengün, top of the key. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And the shot goes in. Giannis has got 8 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Bucks leading by 12. Here's Matthews. Tate with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Christopher. Another miss by Houston.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And good that time.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that. Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Tate the pass to Green. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. Houston making a switch here. Garuba's checked in.
Rocket substitution. Usman Garuba.
We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Martin wide open. He fires. The Rockets with another miss. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 16-point game. That one goes. Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Green. His last outing, 16 points for him. Shot to stop the run, and he lays it up and in. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Bucks leading by 16. Wade from outside. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wade's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bucks. Houston's gone just 104 from three-point range here in the first.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
It's his first trip to the line.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite, and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez, and Allen subbed in for Antetokounmpo. And here's Matthews for the 3. He's off on that one.
Stop the time, brother.
And so it's Milwaukee with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Porter, and it's Gordon in at the 3 spot.
One thing you gotta love about Grayson Allen is his confidence.
For sure, and every good player has great confidence. And with Grayson, it shows up beyond the arc. I mean, we've watched him naturally morph into a volume 3-point shooter. And every team values having a guy like him because he can really stretch the floor and create good spacing for your offense.
And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Bucks. Porter, no luck. Here's Kobe. The shot off that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. Come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here's Porter. 9 points last game. Excellent D there from Holiday. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Excellent defense from Holiday pays off with the steal, and it starts a successful fast break.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And a change for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Bruno Fernando.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Şengün after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Christopher. He kicks to Porter. Knocked away. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable force around the rim. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Shaq attack.
Porter passes to Şengün. Here's Christopher.
If I don't shoot
outside
three.
Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gordon. That shot off. Giannis with some nice D. To the inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Christopher the pass to Porter. The Rockets with another miss. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 17-3 run. For 3, Kobe. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Kobe for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
He's shooting better than
Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Or just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
And here's Porter following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Şengün, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
There's the pass to Christopher. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Smith. And that one hits back iron. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Giannis outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points for the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Christopher. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice
Why
feed.
nobody went for him.
Christopher's got his first bucket of the night. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for O'Neal. Bobby Portis comes in for Kobe. Wesley Matthews checked in for Grayson Allen. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Drew Holiday. Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Garuba's checked in, and Martin subbed in for Smith. Here's Christopher. Passes it to Green. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Carter, he's checked in for the Bucks.
You know, for a guy who went undrafted, Jayshawn Tate made a name for himself really fast. Took him 2 years to break in the league, and there's no looking back now. He's really established himself as a quality player in the NBA.
From the arc. And the rebound goes to Martin. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Pass to Christopher. Here's Garuba. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's tipped. Wade with it. Now Green defending. Lets it go from deep. No good there. So Houston will take it the other way.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
From downtown, Matthews with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Wade from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Christopher, that's good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Boy, Matthews, a guy who was undrafted, is a crafty veteran now. Terrific at using his body to draw the foul.
And he sinks the second. Here's Green with 1 on the clock. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Milwaukee going to the break, holding an enormous 30.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Tango.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, pretty lopsided. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points, 4 steals, and 9 rebounds. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
They score very effectively with the exceptional ball movement and play call.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
They've got Dwayne Wade, Antetokounmpo out there with Bryant. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal, and it's Holiday in at point guard. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
5 on the clock. Outside, Porter. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Porter's got 9.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset going?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So
getting dirty in the
they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
Pass to Gordon. On the pass to Fernando. Tipped away. Giannis with it. Now guarded by Porter. The shot's good. He has 7.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. They're just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Green passes to Gordon. Back to Green. On the wing, Gordon. Misses off the left iron.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Inside, here's Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
And that one drops for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Jalen Green. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
Floats one, and the rebound goes to Martin.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And the Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Christopher's checked in, Şengün, and that one drops.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Wade kicks to Allen. This one for 3. The kick out to Holiday. A 3-ball. Allen's shot is off.
A little quicker than I expected.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Fernando. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Wow, 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And here's Holiday. 9 points in the game so far.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic. And after a rough first half, they're finally finding a nice groove here.
For three, Portis. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Tate's only got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Oh, stop it.
And it's Gordon missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Portis. And it goes down 2 points. Portis has got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Shoots from 12. He can't get it to go. And Milwaukee the other way now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Christopher, the pass to Martin. Here's Christopher. Out to the right wing. A shot by Tate with no one around. Another miss by Houston.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Outside Gordon. Passes it to Martin. There's 1:38 left in the third. Here's Tate. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Right on the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. He's off on the first.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, two names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Matthews comes in for Drew Holiday. It's all about Antetokounmpo. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Wade, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wade's got 16.
And this is why they continue to feed Wade, because when he flips that switch, there's just no stopping him.
Over in the corner, Green. Gordon against Wade. And it's Gordon missing. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Much respect to Matthews for his focus. I mean, you can't tie this guy down. I mean, he's excellent at scoring through contact.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Kevin Porter's checked in for Eric Gordon. Antetokounmpo against Green. Tries it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Giannis has taken it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Rockets, Porter is out there with Matthews. Then there's Marjanovic, and it's Garuba in at the power forward. And Antetokounmpo buries it down low.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength, has really been a factor in his overall development.
Porter double team. Matthews, no one around him, kept alive by Houston. Here's Marjanovic. And another shot. Missed it, even after all those chances. And it's Wade with the ball for the Bucks. Ryan in the post. He's covered by Matthews. They get it back. Out to Wade. Outside, Kobe. Second chance shot. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 5 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Off with the layup. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That will give him his 4th foul of the game. Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format. Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative. It's innovative. It adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on.
GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for the franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Bryant, and Kobe throws it down home.
And such an all-around threat. Wade does far more than score. He also facilitates the offense and gets his teammates involved.
Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Houston ball.
Now here's Marjanovic. Pass to Martin. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently, as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game. Coming in hot. Bryant sees an opening and dives inside for the throwdown.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside Matthews. Pass to Marjanovic. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time.
Kobe Bryant.
That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
on defense, Milwaukee. The pass to Marjanovic. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
There are very few guys that move with the grace that Antetokounmpo does on his drives. He's got an easy, long, ground-eating gait that's very effective.
Outside Matthews. Passes to Martin from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. And it's Bryant in the corner. Back to Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked. Here's Martin. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwayne Wade.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you've heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Christopher. Outside Matthews. Pass to Martin. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
They grab their own miss. Antetokounmpo up and in on the layup. Giannis has got 25 points in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Christopher, the pass to Matthews. Up again. It's good on the putback. Garuba's got his first 2 points.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Houston making a switch here.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Milwaukee ball.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And Antetokounmpo shoots it in.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Well, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
Javon Carter.
Fucking tap.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
The first one falls, and the Rockets making a change here. Garuba's checked in.
At the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Here's Beauchamp.
Ooh, his shot is
Offline with his three. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
bench out there.
The kick out to Matthews. Shot clock at 6. Here's the three.
Oof.
Christopher, no good.
Come on, Manu.
And so it's Milwaukee with it.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Bucks.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely has.
Since going undrafted in 2019, Garrison Matthews has earned a role in the league as a sharpshooter.
Yeah, Kevin, he was on 2-way contracts in his first couple of seasons, but proved to be a useful role player in that third season, which led to a guaranteed contract. Good for Garrison because he can flat out shoot it now, and he's found the niche.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Beauchamp misses. So it's the Rockets now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Connects from three-point range.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili.
Nothing.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks,
David. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
Oh yeah, fucking 116-56. I guess let's find out who we play next. Oh, cool. I get money every time for my career. I play the Nets next time.